Hey guys, today I have this eye look to share with you. This is my everyday favorite easy eye look to do. It doesn't take me much time at all, unless I'm going to take that extra step with some false lashes, which I am wearing just to kind of show you guys a few options. You can take this from daytime to nighttime really easily. It's very glamorous, simple, only 3 shadows were used. Any eye shape or age can use this eye look, depending on the finish that you choose, and I'll talk about that a little bit in the tutorial. And I hope you enjoy it. Thumbs up if you do. And let's get started. We are going to start by priming our eyelids as usual, and I am using the Urban Decay Anti-Age Primer Potion, which I am really loving. I find that it does smooth out the eyelids and does help your shadow to stay crease-proof. Also, if you notice that my voice is a little deeper than usual, I'm a tad bit sick, but we're going to get through this tutorial anyway. I'm now moving straight into shadow all over the lid. This is going to really brighten up the eyes. I'm using L'Oreal's Infallible shadow in Iced Latte, and I'm just patting and pressing. I'm putting on one smooth layer, going back for a second dose of color, and patting and pressing again, just up to the crease. And I swear I'm not flicking you off right now, I just happen to like to use my middle finger for pressing shadow on my lid. Alright, we are moving straight into our crease color. Now this is a Frost shadow from MAC. I don't think it's so frosty. It's more of a sheen in my opinion. This is the color Sable. It has a plum undertone and is a bit reddish at the same time, but it really just allows that champagne shade on the lid to pop right through and be bright, but it gives kind of a gradient of color at the same time. It's not too harsh and it almost just kind of fades like an ombre effect. I just really like the way these two shadows work together. You could use a matte shade in place of this, and you could use a matte cream shade all over the lid as well. Just whatever you are comfortable with, go for that. So here I'm just cleaning up those edges to make sure that everything is soft and blended out. Now we are taking a little bit of MAC Fix Plus. You could use Visine or any setting spray, and we are going to take a little bit of mineral eyeshadow. This is Grace from Bare Minerals. This is actually more golden than it is purple the way you see it in the actual pot. Now this is optional. This is just an additional little boost of color, and I like taking this extra step. I think it's really pretty to have a bit champagne silver tone and a bit gold tone, mix them all together, and you get this gorgeous light reflecting really beautiful look. Now we're going to gently place a little bit of Iced Latte right under the highest point of your brow, right underneath the arch, really gently. This is just going to give you a more awake, rested appearance, and it's really going to reflect light beautifully. And now we're going to curl our lashes. I like doing this before liner. That's just my personal preference, but you could do it after lining your eyes as well. Straight into a little bit of liquid liner. Now I always do the edge, the wing first, and then I gently line all the way across my lid in tiny strokes, and then I go back and fill in the wing after. So it's kind of done in 3 steps. And once I'm done with those 3 steps, I typically will go back through and make sure that there are no little jagged edges and fill in any spots that need to be filled in. You also want to make sure that you are trying to match both wings. You don't want one going very straight and the other one going very up, so try to drag that wing as naturally along your lower lash line as possible. Now I'm going to brighten up the inner corner, again with a little bit of Iced Latte. Something I like about this look is we're really using that one shadow for so much, and it's just such a nice bright shadow. And try to not mind my crazy makeup faces. Alright, straight into the waterline. I'm going to take a little bit of Nude Scandaleyes from Rimmel, and I am just popping that right in the lower waterline, and this is going to again brighten and awaken everything up. That is the theme of this look, to look rested and ready for spring. And now we are dragging a little bit of Sable underneath the lower half part of your lash line. I'm using an angled brush instead of a pencil brush so that I can just precisely place down a little bit of color. I don't want to smoke it out so much. I just want it to be a little emphasis on the lower lash line. So now I am loading up my lashes with a little bit of Better Than Sex Mascara. I do have a review on this mascara. I will link that below for you guys. It is pretty incredible. You could just wear this mascara by itself, or if you want to take this more into a date look or evening, springtime, at night look, I don't know, you could pop on false lashes, which I am about to do in 3, 2, 1. That was a little bit off. Okay, whatever. So I am placing my false lashes on camera. I think I deserve a round of applause for actually kind of getting it done on camera. This is like a big moment for me. But you see, I just lay it down on the center part of my lash line, and then I bump in the outer corner and then the inner corner. And that's typically what I do every single time. This is what they look like. I'm wearing Esqido lashes and I'm really enjoying them. All the product details will be listed below in the description box. I hope you guys enjoyed this daytime spring look, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.